promise me that if you're still here, if you are still a viewer of the Mars of the Dawn YouTube channel, promise me that you will not do what Aubrey was about to do.
Bitch, I be moving like a van. Can't sleep, bitch, I'm running to them bands. 1 week, how I make 30 bands. Neiman, boy, your ring getting spent. I don't gotta follow clean for a check. I don't gotta do shit, but finesse. Counting me up, cause they know I'm a threat. When rich hoes gon' blow for a check. Fuck 2 hoes tryna see.
Yup. Where did we leave off at? We left off at this is part 2, but I had to change the title to I saved him from ending someone's life, because YouTube did not like me putting kill in the title. So it's ending someone's life. There we go, because YouTube's soft as hell. Anyway, let's get on to it. So the next thing that I remember that we left off of was we pulled over and we just sat there for like a good 30 minutes. Now it's just void. Yo, it is literally so quiet. If a penny dropped, you'd be able to hear it. And this nigga's car has carpet in it. Just how silent it was in the car. So me and him are just sitting, and I look at his hand, and I see his hand start to like his hand is like shaking, and his hand starts shaking, and he's like, and few sniffles later, he starts bawling. I've never seen, besides funerals, I've never seen a man cry that much besides funerals. And I was like, switch. So I knew he wasn't in a position to drive. Now, to be fair, I didn't know how to drive that time. I was 14, something like that. I didn't know how to drive at the time. So with that, I for my first time driving, it was all right. It was all right. I turned and I'm just like, yo, we gotta get home. So I got him home. I kind of hit the curb a little bit. I don't think he remembers that part. So if you're watching, I may have hit the curb. My bad. But I got him home. And he was crying. Like, you would have thought like his mom died or something. Like, he was hurt. And to be fair, what would y'all do in this situation? Your girl tells you that she cheated on you with 12 plus guys. Shorty was out here getting Riley Reeded, bro. What would you do? Put that in the comments. What would you do in this situation if this was to happen to you? Your girl or your guy, depending on if you're a girl watching this or whoever. We don't discriminate here on the Mars of the Dawn YouTube channel. But whoever your significant other is, imagine they cheat on you with 12 plus people. Bro, at that point, you're gonna say, fuck dating. Fuck being in a relationship. Niggas might become asexual off of this, bro. Like, they might just say, fuck anybody. I ain't doing it with nobody. Now, as we're sitting there in the car, and I get out, he gets out, we go to his room, we just sit there. He's like, there's no way he did it. That was my best friend. Now, for context, if y'all know what I'm talking about, when I was saying, actually no, so I probably censored the names because I actually said their actual names. When I was saying some of the names, one of the names that she said was his really, really close friend. Like me and Aubrey are cool, but him and this dude that we're about to talk about were close as hell. Now we're gonna name him Pierre. She said Pierre. Now, it's one thing, 12 people is still OC. I don't care what you say. But it's another thing when one of those 12 people is your man's. Like, these two were locked in. Like, they've known each other since birth. Like, they're real like Waldorfians. Like, they've been here the whole entire life, like, whole thing. And he was like, there's no way, you. And I didn't even know that she said Pierre at the time. I was just more so like befuddled by the fact that 12. I mean, it probably wasn't all at once. It was probably like, like one here, one there, but still 12 people. But ooh, man, somebody play that A Boogie, bro. Jeez. Love money, I don't trust bitches. DTB, no, I don't trust, bro. Yeah. Kind of hurts your heart, Like this didn't even happen to me, but knowing that this happened to someone who I was like kind of close with, kind of hurts you too. Like, so we're sitting there, and he just keeps on saying, "There's no way Pierre did it. There's no way. Like, there's no way." And I'm like, we should probably see. Now, the way he's saying it, he's like still crying, right? He's like, there's no way Pierre did it. There's no way Pierre did it. It was my man. It was my man. There's no way he did it. There's no way. Like he was like that. And I was like, the only way we gotta see is to ask him. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why I said to ask him, because for all things, he could have probably lied. He could have lied. He could have just said, no, I didn't do it. And then we would have been like, okay, he didn't do it. But something in my heart was like, I think he gonna tell the truth. So we call Pierre up and we're like, yo, yeah. He's like, yeah. Aubrey's like, be honest with me. He's like, yeah, I'm always honest. You know, keep shit real. What's up? Did you fuck Anastasia? Now, and that is when this man's Pierre, his face went from like his jaw was down to the floor. Like bro, like he just got caught in a massive, those people that get caught on like the Chris Hansen show when he be busting out the walls. Like, yo, that is exactly what bro. Like he was like. And he was like, I'm gonna say it again. Pierre. You know someone's serious when they elongate your name. Imagine that with me. Marcus. Yeah. He was like, Pierre. I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it again, and I won't say it again. Did you and Anastasia have relations? And he was like, it wasn't even like I couldn't like it just happened. It just happened like I did. He was like, did you or did you not? Now he yelled that. I'm not gonna yell because I got family. So I ain't trying to mess up the work. You know what I'm saying? So He caves in and tells the truth. But his story was, oh, Anastasia was at this party with me, and I was drunk, she was drunk, and I didn't know what I was doing, and yada yada. That was his whole excuse. Aubrey hung up that phone so fucking. He he grabbed his phone and just chucked it across the room, like threw it in everything. He was like, "Fuck, man, fuck," and I was like, "Yo." I was just trying to comfort him. Now, this was probably at like 3 p.m. I had to leave at like 4 or 5 because that was my curfew back then. I had to be home at 4 or 5. Yada, yada. Yeah. You could say you could say your mom was meat riding, but to be fair, my mom cares about me. Does your mom care about you? Exactly. Anyway, so me and him are just sitting there, and I'm like, "Yo, Aubrey, I gotta go. Um, I'll I'll see you later." And he was like, No. I'll take you. Takes me home, and the whole ride is just silent and quiet. We don't say anything. I go home. I tell him to text me once he gets back home. He didn't text me until like about like 12. So I I knew something was up. Like he probably went on like a late night job or something. So I call him the next day and I'm like, "Yo, Aubrey, you good? What's going on?" And his sister answers the phone. "Yo, what the hell's going on? Is Aubrey okay?" And she was like, "Aubrey's just been sitting in his room all day. Like he put his phone out here, and I'm just answering calls." So, and I was like, "What the hell going on? Bro? Was in his room all day?" And I was like, "Bet I gotta see him." So, a little tired. I practically I was on my knees. Pause. I was on my knees. Like, "Mom, please let me go see Aubrey. It's an emergency. Please. And she let me go see him. I get there. I'm in the house. And I'm like, walk in, open the door, and Aubrey's just sitting there. And from an angle, like he was holding something. He's like holding, he's like, with his other hand, he's just like rubbing this. And I turn, he has a knife in his hand. I'm like, "Yo, Aubrey, what the hell? Calm down. It's not that deep. There's no need to end your life." And he was like, "I'm not ending my life." I was like, "Oh, shoot, cool. What you got the knife for?" He was like, "I'm not ending my life. But I am ending someone's life." And I was like, whoa. My face went from, okay, everything's cool now, to what the hell is he talking about? He said, "I'm not ending my life, but I'm ending someone else's." Now, the first thing I do is I'm like, "Yo, nah." So I tackle him. He's like, "Yo, get off me. What do you, get off me?" I'm like, "No, no." I had a strong grip on him. Pause again. I had a strong grip on him. I was not letting go. I was like, you're not getting out of this. You're not getting out of this at all. You are not. No way. I got him like this. So I get the knife off of him, and I like, his window was open. So I chuck the knife outside of the window. Now, that could have ended really badly. Like, he lives in a townhouse, so I could have thrown that. It could have hit someone else in the head in another backyard, but I just threw it down. I was like, bro. I grab his head. And I'm like, "Yo. All right, editing Marzo, play that music, play that play play the serious music. I'm about to get serious." Yeah. I hold his head and I'm like, "Aubrey, yo, look at me. I'm being so serious when I say this. Think before you do. Think about this for a second, please. If there's one thing that I can beg of you is to please think about this. And I was like, I don't know whose life you're going to end, but don't, like, please don't. He's like, nah, man, because Pierre got me fucked up. Pierre got me fucked up. He was like, 17 years. 17 years of friendship. 17 years of brotherhood. I thought he was my man. I thought he was my brother. All for him to fuck my girl. It's like, he was like, this ain't loyal, man. I can't, like, he started falling again. I was like, look at me. Look at me. Look me in the eye. I'm being so serious when I say this. Think before you do. Think about what's gonna happen. Yeah, you go over there and you stab Pierre, you kill him, I don't know. Maybe it might feel good that day. But the next day, you're gonna realize that you took someone's son, someone's cousin, someone's uncle. I don't know. You took someone's sibling. You took a person from this world. Not even that. Think about the implications that this has on you. Now, think about it. Your mom. You love your mom, right? He was like, yeah, I love my mom more than anything. And I was like, bro, if you do this, you might never see your mom again. Especially in the DMV. The DMV doesn't do bond. So if he was to kill somebody, he's probably gonna be in there for like a good 20. He said he was 17 at the time. They could bump him up and charge him as an adult. So all that. I was like, yo, come on, be serious. Come on. Like, think about that. Think about your dad. Your dad's in the hospital right now, right? He was like, yeah. How would your dad feel if he comes out the hospital, everything good, to hear that his son is in jail because he killed somebody over a girl? He was like, yo, she was the best I ever had, and man, like, there's no other girl better than her. Like, why would she do this to me? And all that. And I was like, you shouldn't even be mad at Pierre. Pierre was drunk. Now, to be fair, it shouldn't have happened anyway, but Pierre was drunk. Who you should be mad at is Anastasia. Nah, I'm not saying kill her. Killing anybody over a situation like this is bizarre. That's crazy. But what I am saying to do is calm down. I know this is cliche to say, but there are other girls in the sea. There are other girls that you will meet. You're going to college, right? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to college. He was like, you're going to Morehouse. And he was like, yeah. You know how many bad bitches are in it? You, like, there will be other Anastasias. Probably better than her. I was like, look at me. Don't do this. Especially because of me. I don't have enough money to bail you out. And you're one of my good friends. We literally just met a couple months ago. And bro, you become one of my greatest friends. I don't want to lose you due to some girl. I don't want to lose you because you wanted to go off the deep end. I don't want to lose you because of this. It was like, if to not think about me, think about your future self. Think about your family. Think about your mom. How disappointed your mom would be. You know how, I'm about to say his sister's name. You know how, disappointed Christine would be if her brother went to jail. Christine's only like, what, 10? She's not gonna be able to see her brother until she's an adult, like a far adult. bro, please think about this. Don't do this. Like, please. If there's one thing that I can't beg of you, I think I just spit. Ugh. If there's one thing that I don't want you to do, it's this. There will be other Anastasias in your lifetime. Like I said, you're going to Morehouse. You're going to Atlanta. There will be other Anastasias. He's like, you're right. And I was like, as for Pierre, don't even worry about him anymore. He did what he did. He said sorry and all that. Y'all probably can't be friends again because of this whole thing. But just chill. Just chill. Just don't do anything reckless, please. Don't do anything reckless. I love you too much for that to happen. That's exactly what I said then. Remember exactly what I said. I love you too much for that to happen. This is to anyone out there who's going through the same thing. Like, I mean, kind of the same thing. I don't know if your girl can like tell people, but if anyone's going through the same thing of like their significant other did some like wild and they want to like do harm to a person, look at me. That's not the way. You want to know a good way to get back at that ex or that whoever? Better yourself. Better yourself. Imagine you down the line. You're over her and all that. Like she probably still thinks, oh, I'm still in his mind. He probably still thinks, oh, I'm in her mind or whatever. Imagine you get better. You can flex on that bitch ass person without even trying. Just get better. Just get better at life. The greatest defeat doesn't even have to be through words or through action. It can be through success. Look at me. This is not the way to go. Do not harm anybody due to situations where your significant other does something OC, does something wild. Promise me that if you're still here, if you are still a viewer of the Marzo the Don YouTube channel, promise me that you will not do what Aubrey was about to do. Because I'm not gonna lie, Pierre, if you're watching this Pierre's not his real name, but he knows who he is, and I think he I don't know if he's watching this or not. They're both adults now, but if you are watching this, if I wasn't there to stop Aubrey, you would have been dead. You would have been deceased, gone out of this world. Remember that. Again, like I said before, this is not the way. Don't do what Aubrey was about to do. Because he was about to chef him up like it was London. He was about to chef him up like it was Thai rice. So, anybody watching who's going through relationship problems or going through something where they feel like they have to harm a person or harm the significant other or harm the other person in a situation, please don't. Please don't. Take it from me who saw a person almost do that. Please don't. Please don't. It's not gonna end up well for you. Especially with you being young and whatever. You're gonna end up in jail. You're gonna miss out on so much life all because you got mad because your ex did something. So I calmed down Aubrey. I grabbed the knife from the backyard. I put it away. And for the rest of that, month and a half period we were still in school, I walked with him everywhere he went. Even if I was late to class, I walked with him everywhere he went. Because I knew that if he saw Pierre, he would lash out. And he almost did a couple times. Like, he saw Pierre in the hallway and Pierre tried to apologize to him and he almost smacked him down. Luckily, I was there to hold him back, but Aubrey's a strong dude, so it was very hard to hold him back sometimes. I was still able to. And with that, Aubrey's good now. Like, I'm pretty sure he has a new girl now. And he's an adult. He's moved on. And just think about that for a second. If he did what he did, he wouldn't be where he's at now. He wouldn't even shoot, he wouldn't even be like at his job. He wouldn't be. He'd be in jail, bro. Like, and Pierre would have been dead or in a coma or injured or something. Like, it's not worth it. I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. Me, your boy Mars of the Dawn. I'm signing off. 100K on the way.